It is cereal week at Crumbl Cookies, and so we have all 4 of the new cookies. We have the cereal milk featuring Fruity Pebbles, which is right here. And then we have the Cornflake Marshmallow, which is way down here. And then we have a chocolate featuring Reese's Puffs. And then we have a cinnamon featuring Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So we had a new experience today, and I'll tell you about our experience first. So Kevin went in and got the cookies like he always does, and then he brought them back out to the car. So we're eating them in the car, so we came to our, where we park, and I opened the box, no Fruity Pebbles. No Fruity Pebbles and no Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal on top of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch cookie. They were both naked, bald. Yeah.
Well, the Cinnamon Toast one had the glaze, but not cereal.
But no cereal. So the cereal was missing from both cookies. So Kevin took the box and took the receipt back, and the guy added the cereal.
He basically just took the cereal and went blop, blop, and that was it.
But I told Kevin, I said, I would have been absolutely furious if you, because we live out of town.
Yeah.
If I had you drive all the way to Lexington to get those cookies and you didn't check the box and you got home.
Yeah, which who generally checks the box?
Exactly, because there were 2 people right in front of Kevin that came out, and it's like, I bet you they didn't check their box and they just left.
And they were right behind me, the same guy doing it.
And they left, and I bet you that the guy working in there, I bet he didn't give them cereal either. And I was thinking, you had one job. It's cereal week, you know?
And let me show you this one here.
Oh, go ahead.
He put the Fruity Pebbles on here.
Yeah, watch this.
You ready?
Yeah,
it's got a glaze on top of it, but the cereal should have been stuck on there when the glaze was still wet.
Yeah.
So right now it's just literally cereal laying on top. He should have given me a new cookie.
He should have given you a new cookie. Or you could probably take it back right now.
I probably could, but is it worth it now? No, not really. I'm just gonna go with what we got.
We're gonna go with what we've got because we don't want to go in there.
Wow, that knife is.
We don't know if he's new or if he was just nervous or in a hurry, or we don't know what the deal is. But
that's the first time we've had to go back in though, and all the times we've been there.
Yeah, but it's like, it's cereal week. What are you giving people?
Yeah, cookies with no cereal.
Our for the 4-pack before tax, it was $12.63. So that's before any taxes or anything like that. So let's try that cornflake one first.
This one?
Or do you? No. Let's do the Reese's. Let's go for the Reese's. Normally I would save the Reese's for last, but this, I don't know. Let's just do it first. It is a chocolate featuring Reese's Puffs. This is one of their new cookies. A chilled chocolate cookie. So I chose right. I think this week 2 of them are warm and 2 of them are chilled. Oh gosh, that looks like fudge.
It's very thick.
That literally, I wish you could have shown it before Kevin wiped.
That's all right.
Like peanut butter.
You can still see it. It looks like
fudge.
Looks like fudge. It does. It feels like fudge.
A chilled chocolate cookie with milk chocolate chips, topped with a creamy peanut butter frosting and crunchy Reese's Puffs cereal pieces. That's cute. You know, this time of year, they usually come out with the Reese's in the shape of a bunny. Mm-hmm. They could have done that too for Easter, but maybe those are hard to get a hold of. So it is definitely chilled because I can feel the cold.
Absolutely love that peanut butter.
That peanut butter frosting.
It's excellent.
It's phenomenal.
And the cereal honestly doesn't add any flavor to it really at all. It just adds a crunch to it when you chew it. Mm-hmm. You know, that peanut butter frosting is so strong that I don't even get a strong chocolate flavor. And that's some thick chocolate cookie too.
Mm-hmm. It's like they took, I don't know what they took, but it's like they took peanut butter and like powdered sugar. It's very, very sweet.
Yeah, it's almost like a peanut butter buttercream, but it's not that thick. Mm-hmm. I ate the rest of them.
It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
I never have the sound on my phone. One time I do. It's very
The
good.
best part of that's the frosting. Hands down.
Do you want to do this one? Daggone.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a cookie in here.
He's talking about
Truly.
the cornflake one.
I don't think there's a cookie there.
It's all cornflakes. No, it's all cornflakes.
Oh, it is all cornflakes shoved together.
I think so, yeah.
I was expecting a cookie.
I want to eat more of that. I'm going to save it because I absolutely love that peanut butter
It
frosting.
literally is
But Kevin's
a
right.
marshmallow tree.
The only thing that the Reese's Puffs added was a crunch to it. Okay, so this looks like one of those no-bake cookies.
Yeah, it looks like Rice Krispie treats, but using cornflakes instead of Rice Krispies.
It is Cornflake Marshmallow. This is a new one, and it is a no-bake peanut butter cornflake cookie studded with mini marshmallows and peanut butter chips, then topped with a drizzle of peanut butter sauce. Where do you buy peanut butter sauce? I'll be there.
It's probably the same stuff they put on that cookie you would just say. I like that flavor, but I don't think this one should be the same price as the cookies.
Oh, really?
Think about how dense and thick and heavy the cookies are. You just don't get as much with that. But it says it's good.
It is.
Super sweet.
The texture is terrific. It's very crunchy, but not hard.
Right. Yeah, because sometimes, like for instance, Rice Krispie treats, when you make those into marshmallows, sometimes they get chewy. These still have a really good crunch to them.
They have a good crunch, but you do get a chewiness from the marshmallows.
I like that.
But you do get the flavor of the cornflake. I like cornflakes anyway. So you get the flavor of the cornflakes. You get the flavor of the marshmallow.
Yeah, I wish the peanut butter was a little stronger.
You do get some of that peanut butter, but not as much as it was in that cookie.
I wish there was more.
Okay,
I like it though.
Now we'll do the cinnamon.
Oh, okay.
Cinnamon.
Is it warm?
Or which one is cold?
That
Because
one's
two
warm.
of them were okay. Then do the cold one. I just know Fruity
That
Pebbles.
one's warm too.
Oh, are they? I thought there were two cold and two warm.
No, but I can just pick this one up and break it because it's,
The cornflake. He just dumped every one of those fruit.
Well,
How are we going to try this if it doesn't
just
have...
take it and stick it in your mouth.
The cornflake one was
It
cold.
was cold, yeah.
Yeah, so we tried the two cold ones. Okay, so... Okay,
Here, just grab you a pinch of
hold on, let me
cereal.
read it. Cereal milk with Fruity Pebbles. A cereal milk flavored sugar cookie brushed with milky glaze. And
And it does have the glaze.
It does, but it was completely dry, so none of the cereal stuck to it. Topped with crunchy Fruity Pebble cereal.
Just stick it on the side.
Kevin's making his own. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Even with the cereal, you really just taste the cereal. That one's kind of a dud for me. I mean, don't get me wrong, the cookie's still excellent.
We both love Fruity Pebble cereal.
Knock all the cereal.
We love Fruity Pebble cereal in milk as cereal. But so many times we've had it in cookie form or in topped with donuts and stuff like that.
Sprinkle and frosting.
We've had the bars, the Fruity Pebbles bars that you can buy at the grocery store. It is a very strong flavor.
Lemony almost.
Yes, it is extremely strong, and anything that you put it on tastes like Fruity Pebbles. You don't taste anything else.
Right.
So
Kinda overrides the flavor.
Yes, so on this cookie, you don't taste anything else. The cookie itself still has a great texture to it, but I do like the cookie better without the Fruity Pebbles because it's just such a strong punch of that lemon flavor.
The cookie by itself is just a traditional sugar cookie. It's got like a little sugar glaze on the top, and that's it. You get more texture from the glaze than you do flavor from the glaze. don't mind it. I don't mind it, but I think I'd rather have their iced sugar cookie better. I'd prefer the iced sugar cookie that they have every week over this.
Yeah, I would too. I would too.
Even with the Fruity Pebbles on it, I would still rather have the
But
iced
I think it'll sell well because I do think there's a lot of Fruity Pebbles fans out there. Like I said, we love the cereal too. But I also think it will I think it'll be one that kids will choose because kids are going to like that color.
Assuming the cereal stuck to the cookie.
I know. I can't wait to hear if that happened to anybody else. It probably didn't.
No, because I'm sure they're supposed to put the glaze on and immediately sprinkle the sugar
Yeah, I'm sure it was just a fluke. Cinnamon featuring Cinnamon Toast Crunch. A cinnamon sugar cookie topped with a vanilla cream cheese glaze. Crushed Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal.
Well, that's not crushed.
Ours isn't crushed.
It's a whole piece of cereal.
What, are they supposed to crush it? It says crushed Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal and a sprinkle of cinnamon sugar.
Didn't get that either.
Our cereal is not crushed.
So the person that made our cookies was a dud. He was just a dud. He's a dud. I think he was just he got overwhelmed with like 4 orders at once is what the deal was.
Right.
But still. Like I said though, I've never ran into that there because they've always followed the standard. I mean, if they don't know, they look on the board and follow the directions. I mean, there's pictures and everything. So.
Oh, really? I tell you what, it's a good cookie.
We've had their cinnamon sugar cookies before. And they're always good. I love their cinnamon sugar.
It just didn't
cinnamon cookies.
It just didn't have Cinnamon Toast Crunch on it.
That adds a nice crunch to it and a little bit different flavor.
It does. I think it would have been great if it had been crushed up. Because then you wouldn't have got the huge pieces of cereal on there. But
I don't mind it.
We still got the flavor. And it's delicious. And it's not an overpowering cinnamon, sugar, even the cream cheese. None of those are overpowering flavors. It's just a really good ratio, just like their churro of the cinnamon and the sugar. This is a really good ratio of that too.
That's good.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch fans are going to be very, very pleased with this.
Yeah. But nothing can beat that peanut butter one.
I'm going to agree. I love that frosting.
Yeah, look at the edge where I cut it.
That frosting is. See how it looks? Yeah, it looks. Like it really looks fudgy, like a piece of chocolate fudge. That's my favorite this week.
That's my favorite too.
Even though it's cold. I think is this the first time we've chosen a cold cookie?
Maybe. I don't know. I've liked their sugar cookies before too, though.
Yeah.
That's the best one in here. Honestly, my second place is going to shock you. It's the
cornflake.
Cornflake.
That's mine too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's mine too.
Even though I don't think they should charge you the same thing because there's not as much going on.
I think that's just easier for them.
It is.
They have a standard price.
It is. And I know the 4-pack boxes that cost. But there's really just, literally a handful of cereal and some stuff to stick it together. And that's it. That's all that's there. So, you can make the same thing at home.
You do taste the peanut butter in that, though.
A little bit. I wish, like I said, I wish it was stronger. But it's still really good. But overall, it's a neat idea. I think some of the person doing it for us failed us a little bit. Yeah. But I don't think it would have drastically changed the flavor, honestly.
No, I would have still felt the same.
Yeah, even if they'd put a dusting of cinnamon sugar on top of that one cookie, I don't know if it would have made it that much of a difference because it was already good and cinnamony and sugary too. So, yeah.
I do like the Fruity Pebbles better, just the cookie.
Just the cookie.
So maybe he did us a favor.
Yeah, by not sticking them in there permanently.
Because that's what our cookie looks like. It's just naked, so maybe we're better off without that. Yeah. If you get a chance to come to Crumble this week, I would definitely go for the Reese's.
Oh yeah, Reese's 100%, and try the cornflakes. I think you'd be impressed.
Yeah. And I also want to give you all a note about next week. We usually try to come to Crumble on Mondays. We will not be coming to Crumble next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, probably Thursday. We might not, we will try to get over here next week, but it might not be until Friday or Saturday. Just know that. So And that might not help you all out in your cookie decision making for next week, but we will still try to come over here. It's just going to be later in the week. Just I didn't want you to expect a Crumble video on Monday and then not see one for days and think, oh, well, they're just skipping this week. We're not skipping. It's just that we're going to be busy until later on in the week. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.